Everybody, welcome back to another Starcraft 2 achievement hunting. If you noticed, my ears have grown a little bit bigger and a brighter shade of red. That's because I found a very cheap headset and I was like, hey, let's give that a try. Now I don't have to mess with the big microphone. That was one of the main things that I was concerned about. Anyways, what we're working on today: once, twice, three times Malady. Completed the infested mission before the Dominion gassed the platform a third time. That's right, Farticus. Cheap headsets for the win. So we got to get into the infested mission and even check out what the heck this mission's all about. I do know that the last time I looked at this particular mission, I didn't play it. I just looked at the main screen, the menu screen. It said that it took me 42 minutes on Brutal. I don't know what... is this a long one? Complete the mission before they glass the third time. That's all we have to go off of. And I've already forgotten. Infested. Okay, so we got to play on hard. I have no idea... what? I mean, Kerrigan's cooldowns are always good. Double drones. I don't know what I'm gonna get. So let's just make sure we have something. Sure. This first, we're just getting in there to try it out and see where we're at. See what we can expect. Do we have a base? Do we not have a base? Do we need to push hard and fast? Do we need to push slow? Red, where you been? Exactly. Oh, let me get on Discord as well. That way, as I'm going through this mission, we can still talk about our new game. I love us talking about our new games that we may never actually get to creating. And Farticus is already in there waiting. Farticus, I do apologize if you now get me in surround sound. You have to listen to my voice in both ears now. Use your infestors to take control of powerful enemies. Thor's battlecruisers, nah. Just go Zerglings and Hydras. Just almost done reading the Unreal docs for multiplayer. How many pages of documentation is that? And is this ever gonna load? Oh, what the heck is going on? You muted the mariachi music. Okay, CPU's at 30, memory's at 40. Ethernet's high, disk is high. Why is disk high? Not doing anything else. Apparently that took a lot to load. They're going to gas the platform a third time.
This is the only entrance into the laboratories. It is also the second most heavily defended location in Dominion space.
So they've got a lot of Marines. We'll use those numbers against them. Bring in my infestors. We're going to implant virophages at these garrisons.
Oh, this is all about infestors.
Inside, I'll use them to secure the landing bay. We'll clear it before the Dominion can even react.
Okay.
Move to that garrison quickly. I want control of that Banshee.
Oh, I just get full control.
An infestor is out of energy. Infestors can consume Zerg units, including the infested Terrans, to regain energy.
No.
Use parasitic domination on the Dominion's heavy ordnance. Turn their weapons against them.
What?
I got 2 callbacks for Cinderella.
You already got a response?
Yeah.
Nice.
I got a callback for both stepsisters.
Nice. Good job, kiddo.
So excited. Where's Rachel?
She's hanging out with friends.
Kill every last one of these Dominion bastards.
Oh, that's right. I need to eat
Infestors
infested.
have implanted all 3 virophages on this section of the platform.
It's time for the Infested to do their part.
Okay, so hopefully I don't have to do that again. As soon as we come into this next one, I'm gonna save.
My queen, the gas is destroying the infested Terrans.
We can always infest more. They're only killing themselves.
Okay, so that probably counts as the first.
Efficient delivery mechanism. Gas unstable. Once Dominion reserves run out, we'll require time to synthesize more.
Yeah, thanks,
And
Avatar.
that's when we resume our attack. Until then, we'll hold here and defend the virophages. It is time. Our conquest continues. We are without limit. There are more garrisons nearby, infested, and our swarm will grow. I am the swarm. This world. Retribution. What is it this time? Make your peace. Our
Infestation successful. This garrison is now under the Swarm's control.
we adapt. No time like the present. Yes. World will be mine. Retribution will be mine.
Okay.
Another garrison falls to our infestation.
Kill the infested.
Yes.
The only mercy we can afford them.
Kill them before they destroy the virophage.
Where?
I am the swarm. Our conquest continues. We are without limit.
Ah.
No time like the present.
The Dominion destroyed one of our virophages.
The garrisons are still there. An infestor can replant the virophage. I am the swarm.
Defend this facility, men! We are the sword of the Dominion!
The Dominion uses these facilities to conduct research on live Zerg. If you place a creep tumor here, you can infest them and steal biomass.
Let's go and do this.
The garrison has been infested, my queen.
Our conquest continues.
The Dominion gas supply has run out. They will need time to recharge.
Attack alongside the infested. Kill anyone in our way.
S.
We require more Vespine gas. Our forces are under attack.
Our conquest continues. It is time. Retribution will be mine. What is it this time, the enemy? Without limit.
Okay, so I should have started getting up a bunch of Zerglings and stuff immediately. Okay, you go here, you go here, you go here.
Your queen listens. Makes the swarm conquers.
They're assaulting the base. Don't give them an inch.
No time like it is time. The swarm conquers. Yes.
Tease. I think we want Hydra, but whatever. Okay, we need more Vespine gas. Okay. BV, let's get a bunch of these out.
I am the swarm. Your queen listens. We adapt. I sense more garrisons across the platform.
The Dominion has begun venting gas. The infested will die.
Expect an attack. Guard our virophages.
We have lost a virophage. If you bring an infestor to the garrison,
That must have
it
been the
will
one we lost.
replant the virophage.
Minsk will suffer.
This platform ain't gonna clear itself. Let's get cooking.
Retribution will be mine.
Alright, I'm here to distract you from your achievement hunt.
You should do that.
Make your peace. No time like the
Yeah, so I just need to kind of go through and see how many different like ways of abilities and things that they have going on.
Your queen is under
I just sort of want to break it down, group them up into little systems, make it easier to kind of reason about how the system's going to work out.
How dare
But-
you try and make sense out of this whole thing?
But yeah, so that'll I don't know what I'll do. I just need to sit down and kind of like, oh, okay, so this one you click this, click that, okay, that one works like this. This one's just a direction. This one
retribution.
drag, that kind of stuff. Yeah,
Make your peace.
and then I need to think of sort of all the states that the player can be in, because they already have by default they have like a multiplayer ready movement system,
Mm-hmm.
which is nice. So basically, I just have to extend off of that. And then I just need to, yeah, sort of think of like, okay, what are the states, and then what states will, affect movement somehow. Because I need to think about how, because we have, there's abilities that like boop people. That's like, okay, well, are they stunned while they're being moved by the boop, or like, yeah, I kind of need to look and think about what makes the most sense
Okay.
for all like the different movement states. And then we have the the actual states like stun. Is it called invulnerable? I don't know. Stun
Is a what invulnerable?
is the state called invulnerable? Do they have that in HOTS or am I crazy?
Unstoppable, protected is what they use in HOTS. Protected.
Protected, right. Yeah. So I need to think because there's blind, there's a blinded, protected. What'd you say? Unstoppable. Yeah, so I just need to think of those, and then once I can think of all of those, then add that to the system, the movement system. They already have pathing, so
I want
yeah,
control of that
I can
band.
just use whatever, and then it'll auto bake in the pathing for that, based on the terrain we give it, and the walkable areas. And then, yeah. Now I just need the movements, the input, the actual like input of like the ray cast from the camera screen to the map. So that'll give us the actual movement.
Infestors can
Yeah.
consume Zerg units, including the
Yeah,
infested
that and the
units
abilities,
of the Garen
and that's pretty much
Legion.
all I'm gonna do until we have it all fleshed out, and then I'll do all the other
Turn their weapons
normal
against
stuff, like the actual gameplay loop,
Kill every
game
last
loop.
one of these Dominion
And then I don't even want to think about it, but like then we gotta do the menus and things. I've never been a menu guy.
What do you mean you haven't been a menu guy? Like just the
Menu
UI
guy.
design behind it?
Yeah, making the UIs and like I read has seen before, but if I'm left to the UIs and stuff, they don't.
Well, you
'Cause-
saw how great my
'cause I like lists.
UIs were.
I just do a list. Like, oh, what are the sections? Do a list. Oh, new section. Okay, just do a list. Another list, or like a tab, and then you have lists. It's never anything fancy, so I don't know. That'll be rough. Yeah, and then I need to figure a way to get it, like, I need to host it cheaply so that we can test remotely. So we can kind of play each other and things. I need to get that all set up.
Just get something up so we can play against each other.
Yeah, just to test things over the network
That makes sense.
in a real-ish scenario, because they do have like obviously testing and things, but it's only like a simulated simulated packet loss or latency kind of things.
No. Okay, I was like, I've done it. Why isn't it going?
And then even though all that's going to be hard, the hardest part would be advertising. How do we get people to find out about the game? Enough
Obviously,
so
my popular stream.
because we need enough people to play that there can actually be like a queue. That's sort of the issue with this kind of game. So that'll be tough. But I mean, that's all like probably like 2 years. 2 years away. Because this is gonna be a lot of work.
A lot of prep to get to that point.
Yeah. Gonna be like front loaded, a lot of prep. But once all the systems and things are built, then it'll be easy to just, boom, add a character, add abilities, add this, add that. So that'll be nice once it's all set up and running. Yeah, I was kind of thinking of more characters. We could just do like D&D classes as well.
Yeah, I mean that's what Blizzard does.
Yeah, like the monk,
Stop them.
and then whatever. I don't know. I played a monk, so that's all I can remember right now.
You have a mage. You have like a necromancer.
Oh yeah, necromancer. Thief. Yeah, you got the thief. Things like that.
It is time.
And then Red, if Red could come up with anything.
Yeah, Red. Quit being lazy and come up with something.
Yeah, Red just sitting there, listening to us, contributing nothing. I see how it is.
Yes.
Did he even play with us last week? I don't remember. We played in between weeks, so now I'm lost.
Yeah, I
Oh.
can't remember.
Red's on the spreadsheet. He's taking a look. Taking a look at the spreadsheet.
Okay, we need to go to Kerrigan.
Speak.
No upgrades on here, but we can get some other upgrades.
The Dominion's gas supply has run out.
I want to
They
get
will
another
need
building
time
up.
to recharge.
Attack alongside the infested. Kill anyone in our way. What is it? Yes, it is time.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
More garrisons
because we'd be like a smaller game,
and our
I think it'd be cool. I don't know how exactly I would do this
speak.
in a secure way. But it'd be cool to allow like people to host on their own.
Oh, where everybody could be their own server.
Yeah, like if someone wanted to. That way, at some point, it's like, oh, I kind of don't want to pay for this anymore. But, other people they can like host whatever and then do with that. But I literally have no idea how that even works.
Speak.
Because I wouldn't want to, I wouldn't want to publish like the entirety of like the code or anything. Like I don't know. You'd have to make a
You
like I don't know how that works.
You don't want the code to be available that people could poach.
Yeah, like. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to when that time comes. I'll look into that, see how it's done.
Biomass held
But I assume whatever I do, it'll always be possible for someone to just like reverse compile the stuff.
Yeah, only if they're awesome like you.
Psh, I can't reverse compile anything. I know people, they could reverse compile like some Unity games sometimes, and I literally, literally don't know how they do that. Like, if you give me a Unity game file, like, oh, I can play the game, but I have no idea how they go about like decompiling that and then getting that back into the editor,
I sense more garrisons.
like in a usable state. That's crazy.
Retribution.
Never been, yeah, hacking, security, all that stuff. Never been a strong suit of mine.
I can't believe it. Why not?
I know. All the money's there. I should have gone in there. Maybe one day. Learn some security. Well, what achievement are you going? Do you just have to do this really fast?
I have to get this done before the third time they gas.
Sequel ejections in the
The
late
Dominion
90s.
has begun venting gas.
So I think
Well, from
this
what
is
I know
the
of the
second
security.
time.
Expect an
Oh, that's
attack.
the second.
Guard our virophages.
Yeah, from what I know of security, it's a lot more like social engineering kind of thing. Like you getting information from one source to get from another to get to another, and then you're just building up a bunch of information, and then you trick humans. Like, oh yeah, here's my information, this and that, and then they give you, yeah, and it's just kind of build on that.
Our infestation spreads to a nearby garrison.
Does it matter if Kerrigan dies? She was about to die there.
No, that's fine.
losing control of the platform.
The Dominion destroyed one
See, that's
of
why I
our
never built
virophages.
infestors.
The
Because I just A move and they like walk to the front and kind of die. It doesn't really help much.
Another garrison falls to our infestation.
Red, are you eating? Is that why you're muted?
That would make sense.
I'm playing lottery defense.
You're playing lottery defense? Why don't you design the tower defense character?
Virophage. If you bring an infestor to the garrison, it will replant the virophage.
You go there. You other ones go here.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool to have a character that's like they're like a tower defense. They build things and create like a little path, and they're really annoying. They'd be a defense type character. Really good at defending a spot and holding his own.
I am beyond death.
Man, these slowlings are killing me.
Yeah, Red, do you still have that one map you made?
I think so. The one that was based off the ARAM Lost Caverns.
Yeah.
Make
Yeah. We probably need like a better way than just email. We need like a repository or something.
Dropbox.
Our infested
Yeah, I don't think Dropbox is free anymore. And Google Drive has like a limit. It's a pretty small limit, I think.
I am the swarm.
Gas recharged in 3 minutes.
infestation has spread to another garrison.
2.
What is it this time?
Well, I guess back in the day, because transfer speeds were still low enough, sometimes it would be faster to take like a flash drive or whatever of data and physically drive it from computer to computer.
Yes.
And that'd be faster than just like over the internet.
What is it this time?
Upload speeds, man.
The infestation
Yeah,
has
upload
spread
speeds
to
are
another
garbage.
garrison.
I need to see what like yeah, because I was thinking like maybe I could host the game off of a computer because I have a bunch of extra computers now. So maybe I could host the game off of a computer here. But then apparently on regular consumer internet services, your IP thing switches.
Yeah, they'll start yelling at you.
Yeah, it'll. Well, the IP address. Well, yeah. So most of in the terms they don't let you. But also, even if I was like, it's not in the terms that I can't do it. Yeah, you gotta pay for the static IP, because most of the time, for regular plans, it just like rotates the IP address. So it's like, oh, what IP am I pointing to in the game? It's like, oh, you don't have a static IP, so you gotta somehow be able to update among everyone. So I was like, okay, well, I was thinking of upgrading my plan anyway. If I could get a business plan.
Okay. I think we're getting closer. Understanding.
Oh, if you're 44 seconds, then I am like 7 seconds behind.
I'm concentrating too much on this.
I'm like 7 seconds behind on the stream delay.
No, okay. I'm going to. You know what? I'm gonna start it all the way over.
Yeah, Farticus. I just saw your GitHub. I know GitHub has like that GitHub LFS thing.
Mm-hmm.
Is that free? Do you know?
GitHub, typically you can have like 3 or 4 private repos, and then everything else has to be public, or you have to pay for them.
Well, the LFS though, the large files.
I think LFS is just part of GitHub.
It's not
That's true. I don't know if because it has to be stored someplace, and then with the LFS you're actually getting a
free. Okay, free is 2 gigs. Maximum size. Okay, maximum size 2 gigs. Red, how big is? Do you have the model thing right now?
I can open it.
I just want to see what the file size for that is. Let's see, 2 gig max.
I can just check the email.
An infested is out of energy. Infestors can consume Zerg units.
Yeah, we could use
to regain energy.
Map 2.0 FBX was only 397 kilobytes.
Oh, okay, yeah. We're good there.
Turn their weapons against them.
You guys just go.
I feel like models would be a lot bigger though, like the characters and things. They'll start getting big.
Yeah, probably more polygons and stuff.
Yeah, and Git's not. The problem with Git is you don't want to use it with like art assets.
That would eat it up quite a bit. Yes. Okay, you know what? You guys just live here by this one. Just defend that.
I don't know. I guess I'll look up that at some point. See how we can get a remote setup going for this project. See what the standards are for Unreal Engine.
The infestors have implanted all 3 virophages on this section of the platform.
Yep, that's me. We planted
It's time for the
everything.
infested to do their part.
Yeah, I don't want to use the blueprints because that it seems to limit us in what we can do. So we'll have to do the C++ stuff anyway.
Front page server extensions. Nobody changed the settings. SQL injection in the late 90s. Yeah, gotta pay for the static IP. DHCP for the win. Oh, what are you guys doing over here?
Well, I have a domain name.
You do?
Yes. I have a domain name, but in relation to what Farticus was mentioning, I just wanted to host. Like, I wanted to have like one of my computers that I'm not using be the server.
Yeah.
So it would host like the server for our test game, like our test server game, whatever. But I need the static IP for that. Otherwise, I would have to like manually check and update it. It's a pain with security. Yeah, that too.
What, doing your own server?
Oh no, just the access through the firewall that the routers like have by default. Because normally it's gonna want to shut off like all the traffic from outside
Okay,
through my router
I think we're
to
gonna
the
go
server.
heavy hydras this time.
Yeah, so it'd just be like the configuration there. But it sounds like Farticus knows more than me. Kind of like he knows a little more about that stuff. I just have the general idea, the theory of how it works. Not actually any
That was in the
practical.
late 90s. I don't know if I'm gonna work or not.
Yeah, and then we want to minimize the traffic as much as possible. I mean, the nice thing about Unreal is, yeah, there's a lot of support for multiplayer, and although it adds like an extra layer of confusion, sort of, when building systems. It seems
takes care
easier
of a
than
lot for you.
yeah, it seems easier than Unity's was going to be. Because Unity, I would have had to manually do like, okay, call this function on the server, okay, and then the server, if for the owners, run this function. If you don't own it, run this. You know, sort of. I had to sort of manage that. But here, it's more of just like a flag, like, oh, okay, if owner, this function, add the callback for this variable, and then it'll just sort of sync it. And then it'll even like prioritize, so you can do unreliable. You can turn on an unreliable flag, and then it'll just sync up and rotate. Like, okay, this packet hasn't been sent for a while, so it won't like on every single update. It won't send a signal. Essentially, it'll just say like, oh, okay, so this one's been updated. And then it's been a while, so okay, so now this one, these are higher priority, we gotta send these first, and then when we have a slot, we'll slot this in. And I don't have to manage any of that, which is really nice. So it does the load balancing and everything. Yeah, I just need to think of things more.
You can infest them and steal biomass held within.
There, we've infested this
But yeah,
garrison.
I've been reading the documentation, so once I finish it, I will go through the physical demo, the game demos. They have 3 of them. So I was going to go through the FPS one and then the third person example. And then that should be enough to actually start the project. And then, like I said earlier, I want to go through like all the skills, sort
All
of
the
see,
training.
because well, I just want us to go through all the skills on Heroes of the Storm to see like how many different like I don't know how to describe it. How many different skill inputs there are? Because there's the one where it's like, oh, the point and click on a unit, and then there's the point and click, and it's just a direction. There's the drag, so it's you click and start the direction. And I think, yeah, I think there's 5. I don't know. I'll have to look. And from that, I can like, okay, so what's gonna be the base sort of interfaces that I need to make, and then we can just have the skills handle their own inputs from there.
Another garrison falls to our infestation.
I don't know if we'll do like skins and stuff. We don't have it. We don't even have enough artists for the assets we want right now.
You're doing well.
All the skins.
Try to watch the minimap for this.
Oh, I was watching someone talk about. They're like, oh yeah, 2 years overtime working on Starcraft 2, and a World of Warcraft mount made more money than all of Starcraft.
Oh, is it
Yeah.
the pirate software dude?
Pirate software guy, yeah.
Yeah.
He was talking about that, and I was like, oh my gosh, that hurts. Because that's essentially us.
Speak.
Someone's gonna make a
What is it this time?
Someone's gonna make a gacha somewhere, and that's gonna make infinitely more money
It is time.
than like just a normal game that you pay once and play. Yeah, that guy he has a deep voice. I gotta, oh, I gotta work on my deep person voice, my radio voice.
Okay, I think I gotta do a lot of cleanup this time.
I gotta make my voice more. Okay, what's the vocal version of aesthetic? So like aesthetics is vision. What would the equivalent be for sound?
Conquest continues.
I just know a lot of people use the term audiophile. I think it's annoying sometimes. Let's see.
Yeah, I gotta work on my audiophile voice. Radio, voice for radio. 99.9. The
Come
P
on, slowly.
or something. I don't know.
We adapt.
Oh, speaking of which, what are your numbers at? Do we get a karaoke stream yet?
What is it this
Well, I told my sister about that, and she subscribed, so I think I'm at like 94 now.
Oh, you're so close. It's almost there. I can feel it.
So close.
Don't give them an inch.
Don't
The
stop
Dominion
believing.
is using gas. It will take them some
Don't
time
stop
to synthesize
believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street life, people. There you go. It's all taste.
What is it this time? Yes. Retribution.
Ooh, yeah, animations.
The swarm conquers all.
Okay, you're all here too.
Another
Red, did you look at the or did you get the assets?
I think the first round.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, because those had the materials. So you should sort of, whenever you get the chance, you should practice importing a model and then trying to use those materials.
So, do the default cube.
Keep going. The entrance is
Well,
waiting
I mean, you gotta have more surfaces, right?
Our
Is
infestation
6
spreads
surfaces?
to a nearby garrison.
Yeah, but if you do a default cube, I don't think you can apply the material to each face, can you?
Oh, well, that's well, we'll find it.
Oh, do we even have a name for this game?
We talked about it, and no.
Yes. The swarm
That's unfortunate. We never come up
So
with
I
names.
just gotta complete it within that time frame. We had all the garrisons.
The Dominion is once again venting gas on
Okay. We got one more shot at this. Lings suck. Hydras are okay for anti-air, but that's not really the case. I think what they're really wanting you to do is to go heavy on the infestor and just take over enemy units. Okay. We're going to give that a go. That's all we're going to do. We're going to load here. Because I don't want to load all the way at the beginning and do the initial part again.
has run out. They will need time to recharge.
No, okay. Whatever. We're going to restart the mission on hard. And we're just going to go heavy on the gas. So we're just going to produce a bunch of infestors.
See.
I want control of that banshee.
H panel.
An infestor is out of energy.
What the heck was
Infestors
my
can
login?
consume Zerg units, including the infested Terrans, to regain energy.
Use parasitic domination on the Dominion's heavy ordnance. Turn their weapons against them.
Kill every last one of these Dominion bastards.
Save you for later. Boy, they are not killing that very fast, are they? Do.
The infestors have
TP
implanted all
accounts.
3 virophages on this section of the platform.
FTP. Yeah.
It's
Sweet.
time for the
Okay.
infested
Never mind.
to do their part.
Farticus had a great idea.
What was his idea?
I can use I can use my domain hoster thing as the sort of the file repo. Hosting username. Forgot your password. What the heck was my password? Did I ever set that up? Did I ever set up a password? Oh, I was so mad the other day. I forgot a password. So I changed the password. I put in the password. It's like, you've used this password.
I know I've used this password.
I'm like,
Give it to me,
then why
yours.
didn't it work before?
Because that wasn't
so
the
mad.
password. That was one you've used before.
Yeah, but I didn't change it. Oh, I was so mad.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
I must have like typoed it twice or something. Okay, yeah, I'll have to look into FTP. Good idea, Farticus. Farticus with the same. FTP.
I don't think I need to spend a lot of money on building additional buildings if I'm just going to go heavy on the infestor.
So you just like roll around with the infestor and spawn the turn. Is that the strat?
I think so.
Kill the infested. It's the only mercy we can afford them.
There are more garrisons nearby. Infest them, and our swarm will grow. The Dominion is after our virophage. Stop them!
FTP account.
Infestation successful. This garrison is now under the swarm's
Okay,
control.
I'll probably create like a subdomain, and we can just use it as like a repo with a password access.
The Dominion destroyed one of our virophages.
Just access the file tree from there. Okay, that's a good idea. So I'll look into that. Yeah, I think the longest part might actually be just like asset generation and balancing.
That's always the longest thing.
Yeah, once we get it set up.
The
Well,
Dominion's gas
'cause I mean,
supply
there's
has
still
run
like,
out. They will need time to recharge.
well, I don't know, testing. I'm not sure.
You
might be testing. But I think it'll be asset because we don't have, all of us combined, we don't have the skills to generate a lot of assets at speed, at scale. And then balancing, I wouldn't even know how to begin. Yeah, because my only, yeah, I wouldn't know how to balance.
You gotta get the
'Cause I think,
analytics.
yeah, I think Blizzard, what they did is they looked at like, win rates among different tiers of players.
Research on live Zerg.
And yeah, that'd be pretty reliable. Like, oh, okay, so in the low leagues, you know, Artanis is really good, but as you go higher up, he's really bad. Like, okay, so he's in a good spot, kind of thing. But we're not gonna have that. So we just kind of gotta guess. Like, okay, well, this is the theoretical max potential of this character. Is it balanced or not? Is it worth the skill, the reward? Like, all right, Red, do you want me to walk you through making a character thing?
On the sheets?
Yeah. Here,
I think I get the
do you? Okay.
to create a new character. I just right click and duplicate character
What
to
is
the
it this
spreadsheet.
time?
That's what it says. Let me see you make a character. I want to see what Red's character will be. Unless you want to make a sheet for an existing character that we kind of... Because we were brainstorming the other day. So you see, you know, RTS player, streamer, Reinhardt, roly-poly, game master, UFO. If you want to make a sheet for one of those and start filling it out.
What?
Make a sheet for a character.
Your queen listens.
Character sheet.
So see how the first three have like blue, like a link to a tab?
The Dominion
Yes.
has begun
So that's all I
to
need.
gas. The infested
You're just
will
making
die.
the tab that
Expected attack.
that would
Guard
link
our
to.
biophages. What is it this time?
I see.
This platform ain't gonna clear itself. Let's get cooking.
Retribution will be mine. This world is mine.
Problem is where they're going.
Wait, who the heck is the Wonder Miner?
Not to get
I was just
confused
thinking of
with
Underminer.
Underminer.
The Underminer.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. The Wonder Miner?
The Underminer is from
Conquest continues.
whatchamacallit.
We are without limit.
Underminer's from The Incredibles.
The swarm conquers.
The Underminer.
Your queen.
Oh my gosh, the Underminer doesn't he show up like at the end of the first movie?
Yeah.
And the
then
beginning of the second movie.
I never saw the second movie. That's such an
The
obscure
Underminer.
that's such an obscure character. I would have never Oh, so it was actually the second movie actually takes place at that part?
Yeah, it picks up exactly right at the end of the other one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think
you
I saw
know
the
who
first
we need?
movie. I saw the first
Vector.
one. Vector. Why? What's his power?
If you bring an infestor to the garrison,
I forget.
it will
But it's
replace
like
the
in
viral
both
phage.
direction and magnitude.
Across the platform.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds extremely overpowered. Like ridiculously overpowered. Alright, Red. Which character are you adding?
Can I build spores? I think I just need to
Soccer
do that.
player,
Build a bunch of
football player.
spores around.
Yeah, we were brainstorming. I mean, that'd be kind of
Okay,
cool.
that-
Little soccer
that's,
play.
that's what I'm making a change. I'm gonna restart. I'm gonna build a bunch of spores around these because I have money.
I don't know if it's this mission, but I do remember building like a colony of spores and walking them around a map. But I did campaigns
I'm
so
just not the best
long ago.
micromanager, so
I want control of that banshee.
The ball.
like the hamster ball. But
Oh, okay.
Hamster's kind of already done though, so
Infestors can consume Zerg units,
A hamster ball.
including infested Terrans, to regain energy.
Oh, okay. So it'd be like what's his name from Overwatch?
Hammond.
Hammond. Hubble.
Every last one of the Dominion bastards.
Hey, he would be pretty cool.
Parasitic
Just spin around.
domination on the Dominion's heavy ordnance. Turn their weapons
Pangolier, I
against them.
think, is the League of Legends one.
Pangolier.
Yeah, he rolls around and bounces people.
Oh, is he a Pangola?
I guess if I knew what it was.
Hold on. Let me see if my memory is right. Pangola. Yeah. Do you know the Pokemon Sandshrew?
Huh?
I think that's what a Pangola basically is.
Gotcha. Okay, we've gotten really good at that first part. Oh, got to send something over there. Okay, it builds up and then we're done. I should have saved this a long time ago so I didn't have to do this first part.
Berserker.
Save as start here. No, I need to get everybody maxed out.
There are more garrisons nearby. Infest them, and our swarm will grow.
I guess. Okay, so are there any systems from Heroes of the Storm that you think we should
Kill them before they
change?
destroy the virophage.
Or are we, yeah, basically just copying?
Probably. Like, I'm busy, man. I can't think clearly.
Come on, Totano. Surely you can multitask. You can play a
No,
very
this-
hard RTS game while trying to get the achievement and think about ideas.
I'm
Really
glad
good
you
Heroes of the Storm in a
recognize
new
the
game.
folly of what you asked me.
Nope, no folly there. I just have faith in you. I remember playing Heroes of the Storm with you the other day, and you totally weren't distracted by our conversation during the game. So I'm using that as a basis for, yes, you totally play this game and not be distracted. What about you, Red? Or Farticus, if you're still here.
Farticus gave up on this a long time ago.
Okay, Farticus is not here yet. It's radio silence from Farticus. Yeah, what do you think's like, oh, you know what? I think this would be better. Or this is the problem, so we should do this. Would you add Hearthing to ARAM? Just minus the heals or something, I don't know. Or would you add healing?
Attack
Yeah, I would keep
alongside the
this
infested.
ARAM.
Kill anyone in our way.
Like, add heals? Or just keep it as
Oh, yeah, I would add.
add the Hearthing?
We adapt.
Yeah, because it is kind of annoying. Like, if you don't have a healer,
What
you're
is
just kind of like, well,
speed?
no fountains.
Unless you make it like Overwatch, where
But would that actually
Lock
make
and
it go on?
rolls.
Would that make it go on forever? Because I feel like that is why they don't have it.
yeah, it'd be hard to break if
Because it
just like heal and then go back, heal, defend the core, heal, defend the core.
So
You
we could
might chip
almost-
away, but
I guess we could fix that by having the heal area like a little farther away from the core.
Whoa, how did
Yeah.
these guys die?
That way, it's not a I can jump in and out of the heal spot. It's like, okay, there is, a solid 30 seconds or whatever penalty of I have to go to the thing, sit there, heal, and then come back. But I feel like that would still extend the ARAM game, which is fine if we wanted longer ARAM games anyway. Also, I think it'd be interesting if we had, because it's very consistent, all their maps. It's like, a big building and then 2 towers.
biomass health.
I think it'd be cool if we had different maps with different configurations. Like maybe 2 big buildings on one of them or something. Just something different.
I like that idea.
Spread to another garrison.
Or maybe like a spawner, like an alien planet, and it just, you know, like a Zerg. They're just like it's like a spawning pool, and it just constantly spawns out the units, kind of thing. So just something different. I think it'd be cool. Instead of all of them are the same, it's like 2 towers and a big building. 2 towers, big building. I think that'd be cool. I also thought maybe it'd be cool to have an objective in an ARAM.
Yeah. Well,
So like,
I still remember when they had the fun stuff.
oh, like the Stitches swimming, the yeah, little mini games. Yeah, that's cool.
Dominion has begun
Yeah, I think it'd be cool to have like, and then of course we could have like the vanilla ARAM stuff. No objective, it's just one lane, just simple.
I sense more garrisons across the platform.
And then the benefit, if we could get it to where other people can host or whatever, then, you know, they could totally just be like, I only want these types of game modes or something. Or they could just host it between their friends, and it would be no load or cost to us.
Yeah.
It would just be like a private server thing. Wow, you can't build on those?
You're doing well.
That's kind of
The
annoying.
Dominion is losing control
The
of
resources.
platform.
Oh, there comes some Vikings. Alright, Red, I spit out some ideas. Your turn.
Your queen lessons.
Alright, I see how it is, bro.
Waste time.
Leave me out to dry.
I don't know.
I pass the ball to you, and you just drop it like that.
Like a tot.
You don't have any ideas?
A creative.
You don't have like a, I like this in this game. I think it'd be cool if we could do this in this game. Kind of thing. What about that one game you used to play? The, with the animals?
Super Auto Pet?
Yeah, what about like that sort of system with your minions? Minion spawners. Do you think? Do you think that'd be fun?
Oh, like random minion spawn wave?
Yeah, and then you sort of select and trade up based on your resources or whatever.
Yeah, what if you upgraded your spawning units instead of yourself? They have their own stuff.
Yeah, and they have their own like very convoluted things that I don't remember how it plays. Yeah, see, there's an idea right there. Just gotta think of a game you like and a system from it. Just slap them together. Slap things
Yes.
from other games into these
Dominion
games.
stopped venting gas. It will take them some time
Oh,
to synthesize more.
Oh, I want a slime. Slime. A
Slime?
slime. Oh, like a character? It's like a basic Dragon Quest enemy. But they're in a lot of RPGs too. Plus, it'd be easy to model and animate. I would think. I don't know. Red, can you make me a slime? Where's that?
I'd have to learn the bone structure. See how that warps the model.
Wouldn't you just do like regular axis? Like the XYZ axis? 3 bones just crossing each other? Or something? Or would they be, I guess, a joint at the center point? Something like that.
Yeah, I think they got the joint somewhere.
The garrison is infested. Let's move.
The Dominion destroyed one of our virophages.
The garrisons are still there. An infestor
I
can
can't tell
replant
if
the
the
virophage.
Domino is doing good or
We
bad.
have lost
Nah.
the
On the-
virophage.
What does he have to do?
If you
What's the
bring
mission?
an infestor to the garrison, it will replant the virophage.
I think he just has to destroy the thing really fast, right? The lab at the end of the maze. Yeah, I guess she can die. That's fine.
Yeah, that's
There,
right.
we've infested this
She'll just
garrison.
respawn or something. Oh, he's losing infestors. Oh,
No, I don't have anything that can shoot up.
oh, did you tell Domino about us getting wrecked the other day in Starcraft?
Oh no.
Bronze and silvers? Why were they so hard? so,
And then me and Dream plays Masters. Somehow.
something's not right. One of those is not like the other. We
Gas
need to
recharge.
duplicate. We need to duplicate you and then do
Spreads to
Dream in
enrich
red
the
versus
garrison.
red and blue.
The Dominion
Is that the
once
second or
again
the third
venting
time? That's the
gas
second
onto
time
the
the gas has gone off.
platform.
Didn't go fast enough. Okay, just only doing that. It's not gonna work. So I'm gonna have to think about what to do next. I hope you enjoyed watching me completely lose and not get the achievement. Until next time, have a wonderful day. Bye.